Weezy Academy, everything is easy, baby, leave it up to Weezy Academy.
Yo, what up? Welcome back to the Weezy Academy. I'm sipping on a Coke Zero. It's Hey Wingspan, and Weezy F Baby is my motherfucking hero, and I'm hosting this podcast with my homie Neo Merge. What's poppin', Neo?
What's poppin' remix out there, bro? What's poppin'?
Yeah, I was going to kick this off with some recent relevant rap ramblings over here on the Weezy Academy. First off, Jack Harlow dropped the official remix to What's Poppin'. We were always saying What's Poppin' in the intro, and it had Wayne, the Baby, Tory Lane. Well, let's just talk about Wayne and the Baby because they killed it. Wayne always kills remixes, so it was fire. Go check that out. Another track featuring Wayne dropped, which was August Alsina officially released the Resent song with Juicy J and Wayne killed that. I remember it leaked a few weeks ago or something, but finally it got officially released. Go check that out. That's fire. Some more recent relevant rap ramblings. A little over a week ago, Wayne, or his team at least, released an EP called Weezy Workout. And a couple days ago, they released an EP called Weezy Flow. And unfortunately, on both EPs, there were no new songs. It was just 4 songs from Funeral and Funeral Deluxe on both EPs. It's kind of smart because people will search Lil Wayne Workout on streaming services to find Wayne songs to work out to, and that'll automatically pop up instead of a playlist. They'll have that, and then all the money goes to him. There won't be other artists, or it won't go to somebody else who created the playlist. The covers are dope and all the songs are dope, but aside from it being a good idea, it's kind of whack that it, tricks fans into thinking he dropped something new. But I believe that was probably all his team, and they might not be playlist savvy, or they tried to come up with a new strategy to do that. You dig?
Yeah, I just wish they would have put some dope joints from the whole catalog on that Weezy Workout. You dig? Would have been nuts. I mean, he's got tons of shit to work out to.
He's got tons of shit to work out, too. I listen to him every time I work out. You dig it? Like Diglett, the Pokemon?
Word.
So this is episode 8 of the Weezy Academy, and today we're going over Lil Wayne and Raj Smooth, the Carter Files.
Shout out to Rash Smooth. Shout out for that retweet.
We appreciate the retweet. There was a little debate or speculation on the last mixtape we covered, Lil Louisiana, on if it was official or not. But this tape with Raj Smooth and Wayne is 100% official. Like, Wayne straight up tells you that on the intro.
It's also sponsored by Mix Unit, which is kind of weird.
Let's kick this podcast off with the best song on the mixtape for sure. I wish it would have been on the Carter one instead of On My Own. Like I said, that was my least favorite song on the Carter. This would have been way better for that song. Straight up fire.
Yep, let's play this song that was actually on Squad Up 6 called Million. Here we go.
Hans. Yeah. Throwback track. Smooth. Throwback youngin'. Throwback. About to talk about all my throwback money, man. Weezy flow sicker like country city slicker like my grill glitter like this little like my wrist full of ice like bitch what's the price? Not 1, not 2, not 3, but a million. Young stunner what they call me. Open tummy on a Rory. Pink intestines like Barbie. Big S with the chink eyes on it. Twink size chrome is this king size homie. I'm a big boy, but you find out when I clock up, top down and squat out. I'm copping the truck, I'm dropping the truck. 25-inch blades, bitch, we chopping it up. My bitch arm look naked, so I'm dropping the dub. She done ran into your bitch, now she dropping the scrub. She drink till she drop in the club, then hop in the bub. I'ma tear that ass up once we hop in the tub. Cause I'm one nigga, got cash money, got young money. My game like my house worked up, my mouth like hey, I'm all about her. I'm one nigga, got cash money, got young money. My game like my house worked up, my mouth like hey, I'm all about her. And yeah, look at me, bitch. Cherry sneaks on the V, I can't sneak out the V. I Burberry my sneaks, got sneak cat. I'm neat cat, so clean, though clean out the streets cat. My semi-auto clean out the streets cat. Pull out a car flow, peek out the seats cat. I'm a player, looking for a beer, a bam beer. Malcolm, man, know you see me rock them glare. Weezy baby, I'm player, man, knock them there. Let me switch it back to the flow, bitch. Too glizzy, wizzy, put your back to the flow. I could turn my back to the flow. Money management, make me could kiss my $10,000 earrings. Drop dollars for them hearings, I'm above the law. Can't lock me up, lower America, love the bar. Upper America, hate cause I'm rich, but I'm the B.I., the upright, the D.Y. Because I'm one winner. Got cash money, got young money. My game like my house worked up, my mouth like hey, I'm all about I'm one winner. Got cash money, got young money. My game like my house worked up, my mouth like hey, I'm all about yeah, you know. This right here is big money talking right here, man. This right here is cash money talking right here, man. This right here is young money talking right here, man. This is your boy Weezy Baby, man. Weezy Baby, how you won't get it. Don't tangle or twist it, man. Raw tune, not a cartoon. You heard about me, man. I've had money since I knew what money was. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You niggas trying to play me feet. Wait, I tell them niggas, hell no, ATL no, shot it. Big money, man. I'll let you do, man. Fuck yeah.
What up? What up? What up? We're back, y'all. We are back.
Back up in that ass.
Got a couple shout outs here, man. I just want to shout out to Marsha Master from Lil Wayne headquarters. This dude be dropping knowledge on us before the podcast all the damn time. I'm doing some research on the site. This dude's got so much knowledge on early Weezy shit, like so much knowledge on Weezy material, period. He dropped us with a breakdown of what every song was originally on and other mixtapes they were recycled on and stuff like that. Like there was a lot of Squad Up 6 joints from this tape. There was a lot of there was 2 songs from Squad Up 1, other songs that appear on later mixtapes and so forth. Shout out to Martian Master for the breakdown on where the songs were and for even noting that there's really only 5 exclusive songs on here, which in my opinion is kind of a shame.
Yeah, shout out to that dude for letting us know ahead of time. But chia,
Yeah.
and you have some shit you want to discuss?
Yeah, I just got one more shout out here. I wanted to shout out Lil Wayne Carter on Lil Wayne headquarters as well, just because he asked for a shout out. And I appreciate you for listening. Let everybody know about this podcast, dog. I mean, our fans, we appreciate you, man. You're going to help us move this shit to another level, you dig?
Till we get them official Weezy Academy polos and you can officially enroll in our online Stan Academy, you know, and we can all graduate from the Weezy Academy together. And, you know, you search Weezy Academy and we're the first thing that pops up. But high school with Nicki Minaj and Wayne pops up too. But I mean, Weezy Academy is a college, you know, we're not underage kids. So what the fuck?
We real, bro. Man, A Million is probably one of the hottest joints off this tape. Like, for real. Wayne just went in on it, and, you know.
If the coke don't move, I go to Pro Tools.
That was my favorite line, bro. For real.
What about Gutta Gutta?
Gutta Gutta. I mean, Gutta Gutta appears on here on Heat OG, so shout out to Gutta. I like that version, the OG version. I always like Gutta, man, because, like, he always kind of gets shafted, though, man. Like, he had a verse on Rebirth that got cut off, you know. He was on that original Ground Zero track. So shout out to Gutta. But speaking of Gutta, he's got a new song out called It Ain't Okay. He's joining the likes of Lil Baby, YG, The Baby, and Anderson .Paak with another protest anthem. Shout out to all these rappers that are out here supporting the movement. Black Lives Matters. It ain't okay. It ain't okay. Knee to my neck if I don't obey. Shout out to Gutta Gutta. We respect you for, you know, being a voice in these streets out here.
For sure. And if you don't go check out that new Gutta Gutta, It Ain't Okay is the name of the song. And if you don't check it out, it ain't okay. We don't forgive you. Back to this mixtape. If you're going to listen to Lil Wayne mixtapes from the early days, where we've reached as far as mixtapes that we've reviewed so far, if I was you as a fan or a newer fan, I would skip their Drought 1 and Drought 2 and all the Squad Up tapes, and I would just listen to this. It would be more refreshing. Everything would be like new, and it would feel more of like leftover songs from the Carter. When we listened to Drought 1 and Drought 2, we both said like a lot of these songs seem unfinished, and then the good songs all sounded like songs that should have or could have been on the Carter. And Wayne says on the intro that these were songs that didn't make the Carter but were for the Carter. So it kind of confirms our theory. And it's kind of crazy in retrospect that we were saying that and it came out to be true. But if you want like to listen to Wayne mixtapes and you want something that's all new, like full song material, listen to this and skip Drought 1 and Drought 2 because they're nothing special, unfortunately.
I did appreciate this overall better than the Drought 1 and Drought 2. And some of the tracks would have been doper to hear for the first time if I had heard them on here. And actually, they're a lot better quality. Some of the Drought songs that are on here are in better quality than the original Drought mixtape.
Yeah, I think so too. Hearing the Heat original was crazy. I actually didn't know that that was Gutta Gutta on the chorus. It was crazy hearing Wayne not do the chorus. I thought that the verses might be a little different or something, which they were. You know, the verses were completely different, but he wasn't on the hook. I think the album version is much better, but this one was still dope.
Word. I was thinking if, I'm surprised the Stans never made an extended version.
There might be one. It might be on the Weezy Academy official mixtape.
Word. But yeah, man, the only beef I had with this recycling some of the songs from the Drought and the Drought 2 is I did not need to hear When I Land again. When I Land, aka So Many Places. This is the third time I had to sit through this song. Actually, I didn't even put up with it. I skipped it because I'm sick and tired of hearing this song over and over at this point. I don't know. They must have just had so much love for this song, and I don't know if it's a sample clearance issue or what. I mean, it's like they love this song, but it never appeared on anything.
It's a shame for reviewing purposes because we've basically gone over most of these songs, except, like the newer ones, because they were on Drought 1 and Drought 2, because we've basically already reviewed 3/4 of this mixtape. But what's cool about this mixtape that wasn't on Drought 1 and Drought 2 were all the Carter talks, because it's kind of like, on the Dedication series, Wayne always talks. He gives you some insight and shit into some of these songs or what's going on in Young Money. Speaking of things being a shame, it's a shame that Currency's Young Money debut album, Music to Fly To, never dropped because they promoted that heavy, at least Wayne and Currency did, and the singles were all dope. Where the cash at, And then that song with Wayne and Currency from the Carter 3 era, I can't even think of the name of it now, was just straight fire. So somebody needs to leak the official Music to Fly To.
That would be dope. I'm gonna have to search through the archives too to see if there was an advanced version that someone made. People used to always make those. That would be dope to hear.
You were saying that Man Up was dope or one of your favorite songs. To me, that song was cool, but the mix was like really shitty. The beat seemed really unmastered, and the song just gave me an NBA Live menu screen from like 2006. That's what it sounded like to me.
This was on the Drought 1, but I don't remember it. I must have skipped over it or whatever. But Raw Tune, that song sounds like it's straight up sampled Galaga. I don't know what the hell was up with that beat. That's a Galaga ass beat if I ever heard it.
I don't know what Galaga is. I know who Gallagher is, though. And I know that Lloyd Banks had a dope line where it's like, still on stage with the hammer like Gallagher. The fucking comedian that used to smash pumpkins and fruit and watermelon and shit with the sledgehammer on stage. That was a dope-ass line. Did we ever get a Wayne and Banks song, man? That has to fucking happen.
It should happen now. It should happen now for sure.
Perfect time. I mean, Banks should become Young Money. He was always money in the bank. Let's make this happen, people. Lil Wayne, HQ, Twitter, Facebook, IG. Let's get this Lil Wayne, Lloyd Banks mixtape out into the open and make it a real thing.
It would be a dope collabo for real.
It'd be a lot better than I Can't Feel My Face, man. Like today, if they went and recorded I Can't Feel My Face. But I mean, maybe Jewel's, it would be more authentic. Jewel's can't feel his face because all his teeth are fake.
Shout out to Jewels. I like the 3 recent tracks they did though, or at least the 3 recent tracks that leaked out. I thought they were dope.
They were dope. Shout out to Jewels. Shout out to Just Dipset. Free Jewels if he isn't out yet.
Yeah, he's not out. Free Jewels. It's some bullshit that he's not out because they letting all these other people out for the COVID shit. And what Jewels did was wrong, but he ain't killed nobody.
Yeah, he didn't kill anybody. Back to this mixtape. I'll let you kind of take over because I feel like I've said everything.
Word. Roll On was probably my second favorite joint on this. I like the chorus on that. I liked it, man. I thought it was a dope song. We Want Weezy was kind of humorous. Just like at the beginning, how Raj and T Streets were introducing him, like before he would start spitting. For some odd reason, it had like a circus carnival vibe to me, man.
We Want Weezy. Was that the same song where towards the end, it was like, Lil Wayne, why do you always talk about the hot boys, but you're never with them or they're never on your songs? And Lil Wayne's like, man, why you keep asking me that? Who are you? Get out of here. Was that the same song?
Yeah, it was a strange song. Like it started off weird, then he started spitting, and then it just ended off weird. It was a weird song for real.
I could see why it didn't make the Carter.
Yeah. Speaking of songs that didn't make the Carter, Bust Something like fit the theme of the Carter like to a T. Like he's talking about the distribution, fits the New Jack City theme. I thought it was really dope how he kept saying "Think Carter, motherfucker." I thought it was dope. Shout out to Wayne. I thought that was a dope song. It featured T Streets and Dizzy, and Gutta, but they weren't really even on it. More so on the chorus. But that was a dope song. Obviously, it got cut off because somewhere down the line, right before the Carter drop, he had a falling out with the Squad Up. But later on, a couple months later, it seemed like they were cool again. So shout out to all the Squad Up members.
When we went over the Carter 1, we discussed like what life would have been if Wayne never linked back up with Manny Fresh or like Juvenile left again and he didn't get all those Manny Fresh beats and features, what the Carter might sound like. And maybe there wouldn't have been a heavy focus on Wayne and his career over at Cash Money. And I feel like this mixtape really gives you an insight of what the Carter might have sounded like. I'm not hating on this mixtape, but if this is what the Carter would have sounded like as opposed to what it ended up sounding like, I don't like to do what ifs, but if that was what the Carter sounded like, Wayne wouldn't have been as successful as he ended up being. But he's the best alive and, he made a decision and fortunately, the stars aligned. Juvenile left, and Wayne became the GOAT.
Word. What did you think of "She's Feeling Me" with Nivea?
It was all right, man. It didn't really stand out to me, to be honest. A Million stood out to me, and then there was a couple dope songs from Drought 1 and Drought 2. One thing I will say about this mixtape, which is an improvement from the last Raj Smooth mixtape with Wayne, the cover to the mixtape is a lot better.
I like the cover a lot, man. That's a dope ass cover. But I did want to say something about that "She Feeling Me" song. That's one of Wayne's baby's mama. He has a son from her, so shout out to Wayne's son. And they actually did work together again recently. I'm sure they had some issues, but they set it aside and worked together recently on "Dope New Gospel" from Carter 5. So there's some history with them. They still working together. Shout out to both of them. "Dope New Gospel," that was a good song. I went back and listened to it. Wayne was spitting on that.
Rest in peace to Huey. I wasn't necessarily a huge listener to his music. I obviously heard Pop Lock and Drop It, but him and Wayne did multiple songs together, and it's unfortunate that he was murdered. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to Huey, man. I had to play Pop Lock and Drop It in solidarity for him and for his whole movement. I was never a fan of that song, but I blasted it, man.
I had to play the track Another Planet and that song with Bobby Valentino and Wayne.
Word. I'm surprised Wayne never spit over that Pop Lock and Drop It beat.
Yeah, I know. I searched YouTube. I was for sure he would have done one because it was that era when every song that ever hit the radio, Wayne laid a verse on it, which was smart as fuck. Like every rapper, I feel like he was rapping over every rapper's beat. And then they were like, shit, if we don't get Wayne to rap on our beat, our song's not going to be a hit. So then artists started paying him to be on their remixes and shit. He was doing like freestyles and then people started paying him and every song on the radio featured Wayne.
I did want to point out something or two more things. One of the Squad Up 1 songs, I actually thought was kind of dope, called "I'm Gangsta," just for the fact that he's talking about being in the game longer than Bow Wow and Romeo, but he's only 19. And then he shouts them out saying he's not dissing them because his daughter's a big fan of him.
That's hilarious. Isn't Bow Wow Young Money though?
Bow Wow would later become part of Young Money.
Would it become Young Money or Cash Money?
Actually, I think he was probably, I guess, I don't know, man. I think he was probably more Cash Money. There is a distinction there.
Because I feel like Wayne wasn't really promoting Bow Wow and the Cash Money thing. I feel like that was a Birdman thing. I don't know if there was tension there with Wayne. Honestly, I'm going to sound like a hater, but I love Pull in My Basement. That's a fucking classic. But why did they even try to salvage Bow Wow's career? Like, it seemed like a bad investment.
I know, man. I know. I'm rooting for Bow Wow, though. I want him to come out with that final album. I was looking forward to that Face Off tour. You dig?
Bow Wow's the shit, man. He was dope as fuck on Smallville.
I forgot he was on that shit, bro. But yeah, I'm Gangsta. That's a dope song, especially considering Wayne was 19 at the time. The song would have been recorded in 2002. I thought it was dope. Then we get another random artist I never heard about because I was never big on the Squad Up. Ho Sing with Young Yo is the final song that wraps up this mixtape. And yeah, he on the song, Wayne calls him Yeezy, which I thought it was funny. He says it's Yeezy and Weezy. I was just like, what the hell? And it's kind of funny because the beat has like a soul sample on it too. I'm just like, what? Did Kanye produce this shit? But then I looked into it. There's a whole article about how Young Yo was the original Yeezy and they were cool back in the Squad Up days, but apparently they had a falling out over a girl. I don't know if it was Nivea or whatever, but yeah, man, that's a weird hold to go down. I don't know where Young Yo is nowadays, but holla at us, bro. We'll have you on whenever we get around to covering these Squad Up tapes. Hit us up, Yeezy or Yeezy, hit us up. You got anything else you wanted to say about this tape?
Nope, nothing else to really add about this tape. It's nothing special if you've already heard Drought and Drought 2, especially so close together because we just went over them a few weeks ago. So if you're a fan and you want to listen to some old Wayne stuff, skip those and listen to this. But what mixtape are we going over next?
Yeah, the mixtape we're going to be going over next is the W. Carter Collection, #1. It was a mixtape put out by Mick Boogie celebrating the release of the Wayne Reebok Carter collaboration. It looks like there's a lot of songs on that tape. It looks like some of the songs were also meant to be on Carter 2. That'll be dope to hear. That'll be followed up by the W. Carter Collection 2. Kind of funny how they came out like back to back. And then we're going to be covering the I Can't Feel My Face era. So I'm excited for that. For that, we're just going to listen to the I Can't Feel My Face 2020 version I put out for Just Dipset. And then we're just going to talk about all the mixtapes that dropped. All of them were unofficial. So I felt like we should just be covering the bulk majority of all their songs because there's too many dope songs if we just cover the Mick Boogie I Can't Feel My Face mixtape. Too many dope songs left out, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and reveal something right here, right now. I have never heard any of the Lil Wayne and Joel Santana mixtapes. If I heard a Wayne and Joel song, it was on one of the dedications or one of the official Wayne mixtapes.
I think you'll be surprised, man. I mean, Wayne was at the top of his game at this point, and I think Joel's at the time was at the top of his game as well, and Joel's was dope. And I think there was a little bit of competition between the two of them because Wayne was just straight up spazzing on these tracks, like more than he ever does previously, in my opinion.
Don't know why I never listened to him back in the day. I think it was kind of like I thought they had a couple songs together and then there was a bunch of fake mixtapes. I don't know who the DJ was. Was it Big Mike or something? Big
Mike dropped some. Mick Boogie dropped some.
I associated those DJs as like, I don't know. I didn't look at them as real DJs. I always saw like Green Lantern and Who Kid and like DJ Drama and DJ Khaled. Like those were the people that were putting out official shit with exclusive stuff on it to me. Like, I don't know why I never checked it out. I just assumed it was like that Lil Wayne and Game, like Blood Brothers shit. You know, they were supposed to do an album together apparently. And then you had 1,000 mixtapes of them that was just like solo Wayne songs and solo Game songs and then like blends. I just probably thought it was that, but I've really never listened to any of them. So I'm stoked on that. But you got to get through the W. Carter collection first. I have to go cop them Reebok Lil Wayne shoes while I'm listening to that shit. You dig? Are we going to end this podcast with the song or are we going to end it with the grr, pow, new Pop Smoke dropping next Friday, executive produced by 50 Cent or what?
I mean, you said that, but let's end it with Roll On, my second favorite joint off this tape. Million was my favorite. We both agreed on that shit. But yeah, let's end it with Roll On, another song off of Squad Up 6.
It's you in my world. MixUnit.com. How at your fucking boy. Get your roll on, bitch. from Poppy, cause I'm probably on 3. Shit, I give a fuck, you got a problem with me. I'm just trying to escape the problem that be. Baby girl, you fitting them jeans, you look sweet. And do you got 2 asses or it's just me? Is you gon' let the crew stab it or just me? See, we ain't trippin', let a nigga just see. Know what I'm talking about? CC by the ball, know what I'm talking about? We rock and roll superstars, know what I'm talking about? I bump my head on them all, know what I'm talking about? I bump the back of Fifi car, know what I'm talking about? Fuck it, cop 2 more tomorrow, know what I'm talking about? Fuck it, pop 2 more tomorrow, know what I'm talking about? I'm just looking for a good squad, ho. What squad are we letting good time roll? Cause I get my roll on. Let all of my niggas be poppin'. Then go out there so and take it home. Once we get our roll on. With all of y'all bitches, they pop it. Then they start stripping and take they cool. I'm just trying to talk big. Say, I like that we get right off it. I sips that blue, pop blue pills to make me like my ex, more sex. We go so hard, we the rollin' squad. Cause I get my roll on. With all of my niggas, we pop it. Then go out there so and take it home. Once we get our roll on. With all of y'all bitches, they pop it. Then they start stripping and take their clothes off. I like the way you fit your hair, and I like that Prada shit you wear. And it's just them slick Manolo boots that make me wanna get with you. And when you shake it like you do, you make me wanna skate with you. Oh, but you gotta break bread with the crew. Give head to the crew till a nigga get fed up with you. Cause it's the motherfucking squad in your building, and you ain't gotta move to the side, you can feel us. Because we feel ya. I feel on your bitch. Sorry, my nigga, I thought she looked familiar. Cause she remind me of that bitch I had yesterday. Cause she that bitch I had yesterday. What up, man? Ditch the prick, I got a bottle of that ecstasy. Plus about it, bitch next to me, so what you say? I cut that ass like a bucket of glass. I'm all night, I get stuck in that ass, you know what I'm talking about? I pull it out and get stuck and I'm out. Them fuck girls get fucked and bounce, you know what I'm talking about? I got something outside on spinners, yeah, I come open up your mouth wide, I'm dinner. And I'm finna hit C and Terry up. People, this is America. I get my roll on. With all of my niggas, we pop it. Then go out there so and take you home. Once we get our roll on. With all of y'all bitches, they pop it. Then they start stripping and take their clothes off. This is Weezy motherfucking baby. I must be here with the motherfucking squad that we rollin'. This the rollin' squad. Get your roll on. Kangaroos, that's fake. Spades, double stack dolphins, regular dolphins, platinum balloons, white balloons, Rolexes, smiley faces, clown faces, red skins. Man, Nikes, just do it. And you know the famous purple pill. You know, man, we get our roll on. Mommy, pop 1, pop 2, come swim with the dolphins, baby. Switch. Come swim with the squad, we are. Yeah. Get yourself into something you deserve to be with. Holla.
Weezy Academy, everything is easy, baby. Leave it up to Weezy Academy.